In this video, I'm going to break down the lockout features and risk settings that are awesome here on the ProjectX platform with top 1 futures. Let's jump straight onto the charts. So here we are looking at the top 1 futures ProjectX platform. Guys, this is not Top Step X. This is top 1 futures. Go ahead and check this out yourself. I'll link it here, code RDF for all the best deals. So here's what we're going to be looking at, kind of 2 separate options and where to find this. These features are super helpful if you're struggling with tilt or risk management, or you just want to be on top of your trading. So first up, we're going to look at the lockout feature. Now, we are after hours here for trading hours right now, but what this is, see, it says manual lockout up here. It allows you to click this button, and this will give you a lockout where you cannot come back into the account. Let's say you're feeling like you're on tilt, you're done trading for the day, you hit your max loss limit, you've taken too many trades, maybe you're trading one account and not the other, you don't want to accidentally trade an account you're waiting for a payout on. So many reasons you can use this. You can lock yourself out for any one of the preset times right here, all the way from 15 minutes to all day, 30 minutes and 1 hour right here, or set a custom time to lock yourself out. This is not changeable. You're not able to get back into the account once you do it. But in my mind, this is super powerful. A lot of guys struggling on tilt are going to benefit heavily from using something like this, or just when you're done for the day and you don't even want to have an option to have to think about the charts, locking yourself out, like I said, not accidentally trading an account that's close to drawdown, or maybe close to your max loss limit, or maybe waiting for a payout. This can be super helpful to do. So that's the manual lockout. Option number 2 is going to be here in settings. So we go over here to left-hand side right here, and we click on settings. Under the risk settings tab, there's going to be a couple things that we can look at here. What we're going to focus on right here is going to be the risk settings, the personal loss limit, trade limits that allow you to lock yourself out and set limitations for yourself. So just going to go line by line here as to what this is. First one, you have your personal daily loss limit. This essentially says, what is my max loss for the day on this account? You should have a number in mind if you're looking at risk management in any serious way, and you can set an action for what this is. So this allows you to put whatever dollar amount you want in here. Let's say it's $500 for the day, and then you can select an action. What happens if you go negative $500 during the day? You can set it to liquidate, which essentially will just close out the position, or you can set it to liquidate and lock you out of the account. Really cool. So building right off of this, you have enable trailing drawdown, and you can see what this does. Trailing personal loss limit trails the highest balance reach after enablement, allowing for dynamic drawdown for the most recent peak. This is going to be helpful if you don't want to run yourself into profit and then all the way back down. Got to be a little bit more cautious with that one, in my opinion, just because you can maybe lock yourself or get yourself out of a good position. But if you consistently find yourself running up into profit and then coming back down, that could be a seriously helpful one for you as well. But really power to the traders on this. So many guys on different platforms wishing they had this. So next up is your personal daily profit target. Obviously, that's going to lock you out if you hit a certain amount of profit in that account, or liquidate you, or liquidate and block you. Again, so you find yourself running yourself up into profit, or maybe you're taking an evaluation and you don't need to go past a certain amount. You want to take yourself out of the trade. You can set that to liquidate. Very helpful on the risk settings. Continuing on, you have your max trades per day. These are going to be trade limits, right? So reading this off with you guys, trade limits include completed round turn trades. If the trade limit is reached while there are existing working orders, you can manage them beyond the limit, but only only liquidating market orders will be accepted once the limit's reached. Trade limits on copy or follow accounts are ignored. Okay, understand that piece. Let's say I want to give myself 3 trades per day. Boom. You're going to give yourself 3 trades per day. That's going to keep you in line right there. You could set max trades per week as well. So let's go ahead and just hit cancel for a second. I'll show you something else here. You have your personal lockout. Set a personal timed lockout on your account. Again, this is going to say, do I want to lock myself out for a specific session? Do I want to lock myself out for a specific time? Kind of like we saw from that first all the way at the top by our P&L manual lockout right there. Trade clock. If you are in an open trade, this is really cool as well, before we get to lockout for the entire thing. Enabling the trade clock restricts you from entering new orders and adjustments to existing orders and positions. Only flatten all and cancel all will be available until the restriction expires. So if you want to keep yourself from coming back in, adding to a losing position, just jacking up trade management, you can essentially set a shot clock for yourself, which is really, really cool as well. Got to be a little cautious with that one, right? If you are active with your trade management, it's going to allow you to get out, but that's all it's going to allow you to do. Now, the most important thing that they have added here, which is super helpful. Oftentimes, what guys would do is they would set this number. They would get close to it. They would set it to liquidate and block. They'd get close to it. Maybe they'd go down 900. And instead of just letting it get hit and lock you out, they would come back in and change it. They'd widen it out, right? This allows you to lock out the risk settings for the day. So you essentially set this number, save it, and then you're able to lock yourself out so you can't make changes to that until the next day. Extremely powerful, guys. And in my humble opinion, if you are anyone that finds yourself exceeding risk limits, trade limits, exceeding your daily profit target, you have no excuse but to utilize this powerful set of tools that you have in here by coming in every day, making sure you have a set personal daily loss limit, profit target. If you want to use trades, if you want to use some of these or not others, like that's cool. But lock yourself out, and you can do this as soon as the trading day opens, right? Like at 6 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern, maybe you're done trading for the day. You can lock it out until the next trading day, so you can't come back in here in the morning. You can't forget about it. And I've watched so many traders benefit from this. Set this to lock you out, liquidate, and block you. If you're feeling tilty, you're kind of messing something up, you could always come right up here and lock yourself out. Maybe you say, I just took a trade, but I know I usually jump right back in. A lot of guys will just jump immediately as soon as they're finishing a trade, right to the 15-minute, and lock themselves out for the next 15 minutes. You don't give yourself an option to jump right back into the market to mess anything up. So again, I'm not going to talk about every single way to use this, just some examples. Super helpful, super powerful. Not available really in this capacity from what I've seen and ease of use from any other platform outside of here on ProjectX. Just super powerful for the traders. I see this as such a benefit from the trader perspective to utilize these tools and really be able to hold on to accounts, right? One more example here. Let's say you're into an account with a $6,000 max loss limit, right? If you come in here and you set your $1,000 personal daily loss limit, set it to liquidate and block, save, and set your lockout settings for the day where you can't come back in and change it, you now give yourself a minimum life expectancy with that account. Where in the past, you might go on tilt, blow it in a couple days. You can give yourself 6 trading days, 20 trading days, right? You could do the simple math, go to worst case scenarios. If I blow it every day, I trade terribly, right? I take straight losses. What's the least amount of time that I'm going to have my account? That's the power of these risk settings, guys. Again, you guys want to learn more about the ProjectX platform, subscribe to the channel. Check me out trading live on this platform almost every day, 100% free. Smash the like button, ask any questions down below that you have, anything that I didn't cover, and check out the rest of the tutorials in this series. Also super important, guys, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I'm just an idiot here yapping on YouTube. Trading's risky. Most traders do lose money. Do your own research. Make your own trading decisions. Read CFTC Rule 4.41 on simulated trading, which is what this is, even in funded prop firm accounts, and the affiliate and partnership disclaimer that says I stand to make money from links in my content. Talk to you guys soon. See you trading live.